Hey, team, we're here for chest, triceps, a little bit of cardio. We've got two supersets, two standalone exercises. We kick things off with a chest press drop set. If you are somebody who has been, let's say, flirting with a bench press situation, I'm going to highly encourage you to kick off lifting with the heaviest amount of weight that you've attempted with a bench press or heavy dumbbells. Okay, so the goal in a drop set is to start like at your heaviest, work your way down so that the last set is feels like a burnout. You're using your lightest weight, but you're already fatigued, so you're pushing past that fatigue with a weight selection that you know you can handle. Okay, so it's very effective for muscle building, and we're going to kick it off with that. Then we move into some single arm chest press kickbacks. Grab a light set of weight for those. I have 15s. I think I'm going to grab some 10s just in case. Then we have our incline chest fly, and we've got, let's see, just getting my bench area cleared out for this drop set, since I already practiced with it and I have weights everywhere. But make sure you have as much weight selection as you need for that drop set, as well as tricep movements. So let's see. I think we got that tricep dip superset with our fly. If you don't have a today, no problem. You can get this whole workout accomplished without a bench. All right, here we go. Yeah, incline chest fly, then we've got dips, and then we've got our 3-minute AMRAP with some push-ups, some overhead extensions, and some tricep push-ups. So, a little bit of everything. We're going to wake up the chest, shoulders, all of that stuff real quick. I hopped off the bike, so if you need that 5 to 10 minutes dynamic stretch, 5-minute ride, 10-minute ride, 10-minute jog, 5-minute jumping jacks, air squats, inchworm combo, whatever you prefer, whatever you like to do to get your heart rate up a little bit. Rowing machine, even a 10-minute walk will do the trick. 5 bow and arrows. All right, last little warm-up movement. I'm just going to loop this around my bench. You can loop your band around a piece of furniture or do whatever you have to do. We're just waking up the chest. Good, good. Awesome work. For 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to stretch out anything else that you might want to stretch out. Some inchworms, do some cat-cow. Whatever you need to do to feel warmed up and ready to go. Let me grab my lighter weights, and we're going to get it going. And if you're sitting there wondering what's the difference between floor presses and dumbbell chest presses or a bench press, the opportunity to use a bench allows you a bit more range of motion, and it forces a little bit more control. The floor is not a bad thing if that's all you have, but definitely you could potentially use the floor as like a crutch. So even if you have a shallow bench, that would be the next progression from the floor. Okay, so even a shallow bench is going to give you a bit more range of motion and kind of force that control. A higher bench is going to be even more so. So set number one in our drop set, remember we go right from the next set into the next, into the next. So if you can keep your weights nearby, that's ideal, because we're going to go 8 to 12 with your heaviest weight. Then we're going to knock it down a weight selection, again 8 to 12. Then the third round is till failure. I don't care if failure is 2 reps, 3 reps, or 27 reps, okay? So the goal is to kick it off with your heaviest weight, work down from there, no rest. Get into position, arch that low back, drive the heels and the shoulders into your bench, get the angle right. We're protecting the shoulders here. Three or a 3-2 tempo. Good, now the goal, remember gang, is to get to failure. It doesn't matter how many reps it requires you to get there, just that you get there. And get there with control. Remember, you're asking yourself, can I do one more? Can I do one more? Can I do one more? If the answer is yes, you're going for it until you literally can't. All right. Now, hopefully, you made it till that failure point. That was your only goal in that drop set. Doesn't matter if you did it and it was ugly. Doesn't matter if you did it and you didn't shake. What matters is you found that failure point and you went for it. So that means you're intentionally working through that discomfort, okay? And that's what most people are going to shy away from. And that's going to be the thing that essentially keeps you stuck and not progressing. All right, so single arm tricep kickbacks. 8 to 12 per side. Now, obviously, what you do on one side, you must match on the other. we love a single arm kickback because it allows you to really create that intentional focus and awareness. We're relaxing the head, neck, and shoulders, which means we're removing any potential accessory. So no other muscles are taking over other than the tricep. It's a smaller muscle. So don't be concerned if you don't increase your weight selection in moves like triceps, biceps, even certain shoulder movements like lat raises, because these are muscles that are small and don't have other accessories, unlike a compound lift like chest, where your chest is working but your shoulders are assisting. So you should be reaching that failure point in this position. Make sure your shoulders are essentially in alignment here. Good shit. Last set, best set. We're going to try to get to that failure point if you haven't already, which means you're picking up a heavier weight or you're pushing your max number of reps. Halfway there. Oh my gosh. That's what a controlled tempo with intentional form can do for you. I mean, my triceps are shaking. I'm already shaking. I'm already swollen. And I used a 10-pound weight for all 3 sets. Like, that is, sometimes you don't need a ton of weight. What you need to do is slow it down, stop speed lifting, okay? Stop trying to power through every rep and slow it down to get that time under tension, okay? Because that's what's going to make the muscles shake. That's what's going to get you to fatigue, very close to failure, as a matter of fact. Am I going the wrong way? What's happening here? Oh, yeah. Duh. All right. So what we're going to do is take this angle. I'm going to shift my bench over a little bit. Get away from the wall. Because we've got an incline chest fly. Again, if you don't have a bench, go ahead and take the chest fly from the floor or a single arm standing banded chest fly. That'll give you a great angle as well. I'm going to start with these 8s and then I'm going to see how I feel about progressing to a 15. We're moving from this position into a flat bench tricep dip. Whew. So we've got 8 to 10 reps. Squeeze that chest, meet in the center. All right, so my goal is to grab 15s next round and stop around 8 reps. Eight to 10 tricep dips. Keep your hands close to your hips here, fingertips facing forward. Elbows are toward the back, not to the side. No chicken wings right here. If you want a little extra progression, toss a dumbbell or a plate on your thighs. If needed, you can take a bent knee position as a modification. Add heavy weights again with a bent leg position if you need to progress after that straight leg. If that straight leg is just not enough of a challenge for you, hey, it happens. That's what getting stronger will do to you. Things that used to challenge you are going to challenge you less and less until you make those adjustments on your own. Here we go. Remember your tempo matters. Here we go. Last set, best set. Last set, best set with these flies. Here we go. Last set, best set. And the reason I'm moving a little quicker is number one, to keep the heart rate up. Number two, chest and triceps are opposing muscles, so we have the opportunity to move a little bit quicker back to back and then in between sets as well, because that muscle gets a natural recovery, and therefore you need a little bit less. If you're working similar or the same muscles, it's like squats and RDLs, that's where you're going to need that prolonged rest period. How are you going to get to failure and make this last set your best set? How are you going to challenge yourself? How are you going to grow? Breathe through the shaking. Come on, push. So that's what I mean by the intentional challenge, is you know that you're pushing through the failure point, you're shaking, you're twitching, you're completing the last few reps anyway, even though they feel like a really intense struggle. You're doing it anyway, and instead of stopping at a challenge point, you're stopping at a failure point. That's the difference between doubling the speeds of your results and just literally, you know, like making it harder on yourself to see results, making your results take longer to achieve. All right, team, 3-minute AMRAP time. Let's see what we got here. Cheat sheet time, cheat sheet time. All right, so we've got to push up to a down dog. We've got 6 reps of those. We've got 8 reps of an overhead tricep extension. 1 dumbbell, 2 dumbbells, a resistance band. Weight selection is completely up to you, but it's 8 reps. Then we've got a tricep push-up to a plank jack. That's a move we haven't done in a while. 3-minute running clock, okay? So as many rounds as possible. Starting with that push-up, I want to distinguish between the regular push-up and the tricep push-up. Because remember, tricep push-ups, fingertips are straight without that angle pointed slightly out. You're not making a diamond. You're literally like train tracks. Your arms are like train tracks, and you're lowering straight to the floor. If you need an incline, use your bench. Please, please, please don't go from the knees. Do anything but tricep push-ups from the knees, or regular push-ups from the knees. Instead, use your wall, use your modification, which means if you're working on just that lowering, eliminate the down dog completely. Focus on just the push-up lowering, focus on just the push the next round. Then you can focus on stringing some together with an optional down dog in between if that fits your level. 3-minute running clock. 3, 2, and 1. 6 reps. Eight overhead extensions. Tricep push-ups. 6. Now here's where I want you to make that distinction. Get a rest real quick if you need to change your angle. 6 regular push-ups. Boom, you should feel the difference immediately. Halfway there. All right, guys, we've got 1 minute, 10 seconds remaining. Oh, crap, I forgot the plank jackarooski. Oh. All right, we're gonna fix that this time. Tricep push-ups. We go plank jack and lower. Last one. I think I got that extra push-up in there. We got 15 seconds remaining. Regular push-ups, come on. For 3, 2, and 1. Tapped out at the absolute perfect time. Woo! Chest and triceps. A little bit of cardio. Done, done. Way to check it off, way to slay. That was not fucking easy. Way to show up today. Hydrate, eat, stretch, move. You know that you could do hard things. You just did one. So go slay the rest of your day. See you next time.